Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium here on the campus of Elizabethtown High School. Tonight, volleyball action. This is our first matchup and first live sporting event in almost 5 months, and we are excited to be here. Tonight's matchup has the North Hardin Trojans coming to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. This will be the first game for both these teams. And for HCEC-TV, we understand that in this new normal, how important it is that we get these broadcasts out, and also how the limited attendance at the ball games will be. Just let you know, over the next 19 school days, Monday through Friday, we will have 16 live events. We will also have taped 8 games within that time period, and we'll try to get these out onto our YouTube channel as fast as we can. This week, we have, obviously, tonight our volleyball game between North Hardin and Elizabethtown. On Thursday night, we'll have live action boys soccer as the Central Hardin Bruins travel to North Hardin. We also are going to tape North Hardin and John Hardin volleyball that night. And then this Friday, we're actually going to have our live game as Elizabethtown travels to Central Hardin. And then we are going to tape Meade County coming to John Hardin. Next week, it'll be another week of 3 ball games. And then from now, it's 5 days a week until we get to fall break. After fall break, we will have all of the boys soccer tournament, all of the girls soccer tournament, some more volleyball games, and then we'll have region girls soccer tournament with 17th district teams. We'll have this is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Ladies start to make their way out onto the court. Some of the main players tonight on both sides. I have Taylor Brock, who is for North Hardin. Taylor Brock, Michaela Green, Kylie Corfidge, Deanna Lee, Taylor Mather, Olivia McMillan, Faith Ramos, Michaela Rothrock, Emily Schmidt, and at libero tonight will be Miss Tyla Woods. For the Elizabethtown Panthers, Sarah Clark, Grace Filburn, Elizabeth Godfrey, M.E. Hargan, Kennedy Mason, Molly Morton, Presley Payne, Natalie Shaw, and Jenna Smallwood. 2 teams come for their final huddle. And some of the interesting things that will happen, most of the volleyball action on the court will stay the same. It is first 1 to 25, leading by at least 2. It's the best 3 out of 5 sets. But as you'll notice, the players, they do not, it used to be at this point they would come by and give everybody high fives. They don't do that anymore. And then the ball will get taken out of play after every single point. The ball will be taken to the side, it will be sprayed off, and then put back into play. On the court to start off tonight for the Trojans will be Taylor Mather, Michaela Rothrock, Jana Lee, Faith Ramos, and Michaela Green, and Tyla Woods will check in as the libero. For the Panthers, Grace Filburn, Sarah Clark, Jenna Smallwood, Elizabeth Godfrey, M.E. Hargan, and the libero will be Presley Payne. And another change this year, the teams will not switch sides after each set. They will stay on the same side that they started on. And we will start this off with Tyler Woods for the Trojans serving. Payne to Clark. Filburn hits it over. Got to by Rothrock. Unable to return it are the Trojans. The opening point will go to the Panthers. Brace Filburn will step to the line for the Panthers. 1 serving 0. Woods. Rothrock pops it in the air. Mather will send it over. Clark to Filburn outside for Hardin, and Hardin gets the kill. Hardin really able to catch the ball at the high point and puts a lot of downward force on the ball. Tough to get much on those. Filburn now to serve. 2 serving 0. Woods to Rothrock for Green. Blocked at the net. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a block. It went out and off the blockers. A point for the Trojans. Gianna Lee will be doing the serving. 1 serving 2. That goes long. Service fault will go back over to the Panthers. And it now will be 3 serving 1. Natalie Shaw checks in the lineup for the Panthers, and she'll head to the service line. Molly Morton's going to check in for Presley Payne, and she'll head to the front line. We saw this earlier tonight in the freshman game. Players coming onto the court and forgetting that they have their masks on. They are allowed to take them off during play, but not when they're on the sidelines. That one at the net. Rothrock gets it to Green. Green gets the kill as it goes off the blockers at the front. And Olivia McMillan will check into the lineup for the Trojans. Faith Ramos heads back to the service line. 2 serving 3. That one into the net. Service fault. Point and serve back over to the Trojans. As Emmy Hargan heads to the service line. For serving 2. That was by Brock. Unable to get it returned by the Panthers. Five serving 2. That one into the net. Point and serve back over to the Trojans. Kylie Corfage now into the ball game for the Trojans. Michaela Green heads to the service line. 3 serving 5. Hargan to Filburn for Godfrey. Sends it to the back line. Green gets to it. Rothrock. Corfage sends it over. Godfrey to Filburn. Now for Clark in the middle. That catches the back line and a point for the Panthers. Tyler Woods back in for North Hardin. 6 serving 2. Sarah Clark to the line for the Panthers. Rothrock high in the air, and North Hardin gets the point that went off of McMillan. Now Michaela Rothrock will go to the service line. Gianna Lee checks back in for North. 4 serving 6. Into the net. Point and serve back to the Panthers as Presley Payne will head to the line. Jenna Smallwood checks back in on the front line. 7 serving 4. That'll be an ace for Payne. 8 serving 4. That one goes wide. Service fault is a point to the Trojans. Now Taylor Mather and Faith Ramos will check back in. Mather will head to the service line. Five serving 8. Godfrey pops in there. Clark back for Godfrey, and Godfrey gets a kill. Now Elizabeth Godfrey goes to the line. 9 serving 5. Mather to Rothrock. For Lee, she'll send it to the back line. Godfrey to Clark, and a kill inside by the Trojans. 10 serving 5. Woods off of her, and that'll be an ace for Godfrey. $11 serving 5. That one goes wide. And earlier here in this game, it seems that service faults plaguing both teams. Woods will now head to the line for the Trojans. 6 serving 11. And another service fault. Now it'll be Grace Filburn to serve for the Panthers. 12 serving 6. Woods, Rothrock, Green, blocked at the net by Clark. Point for Elizabethtown. 13 serving 6. That one tags the net but slips over. That'll be actually an ace for Filburn. 14 serving 6. With that, Coach Patterson will take a time out. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, for all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Again, a reminder, we'll be back on the air Thursday night with live boys soccer action. Game time is scheduled for 7 o'clock between the Central Hardin Bruins and the North Hardin Trojans. We will also cover volleyball action that night on a tape-delayed basis. We'll have the North Hardin and John Hardin volleyball game tape. We come back to action. Filburn will be serving. 14 serving 6. Woods to Lee. Joust to the net, won by the Panthers came over the net. The point will go over to the Trojans, and Lee heads to the service line. 7 serving 14. Hardin to Filburn. Now Godfrey sends it over. Woods to Rothrock for Green. That was a little behind Green as she got to it. She hits it high and goes long. Point for the Panthers. Natalie Shaw will check back in along with Molly Morton. And Shaw will head to the service line. (15 serving 7. Brock to Rothrock for Green, dug out by Godfrey. Filburn hits it in the air. Hardin, gathered by Mather. Now the Trojans send it over. Godfrey to Filburn for Clark in the middle. Rothrock gets to it. Mather hits it. Now Ramos will send it to the back line. Godfrey there. Filburn sits outside for Hardin, and another kill for M.E. Hardin. 16, serving 7. That one goes long, and a point for the Trojans. Faith Ramos now will do the serving for the Trojans. 8, serving 16. Payne sends that one up. Filburn was not going to be able to get to it, so it'll be an ace for Ramos. 9, serving 16. Morton gives it to Clark. Brock to Rothrock. Outside for McMillan. Dug out by Godfrey. Filburn back to Clark in the middle. Another kill for Sarah Clark. And it will be Panther serving. 17, serving 9. Emmy Hardin to serve for the Panthers. Brock to Rothrock for Green. Blocked at the net. Rothrock pops it back up. Green, now McMillan back line. And McMillan gets the kill. The back line for the Panthers were unable to get to that one. Michaela Green heads to the service line. 10, serving 17. Hargan to Filburn for Godfrey. Dug there by Brock. Orfage. And then McMillan sends it to the back line. Payne. Filburn. Now Hargan. And Hargan gets that kill. Sarah Clark to the service line. 18, serving 10. Orfage to Rothrock. And Rothrock went under the net. Not allowed, so they'll end the point there. Be 19, serving 10. Orfage to Brock. Now McMillan just taps it over. Clark to Hargan for Godfrey. Dug there by Brock. Now Woods will send it back to the middle. Schmidt gets it over the net, and a point for the point for the Trojans. Kayla Rothrock now to the line to serve for North Hardin. 11, serving 19. That one goes just long. Point for Elizabethtown. And Presley Payne will head to the service line. 20, serving 11. Lee to Rothrock for McMillan. Dug by Clark all the way back over. Schmidt sends it back over. Now Clark to the middle for Hargan. Back sets for Godfrey. Dug there by Rothrock, and Schmidt will get it over. Clark outside for Godfrey. Dug that one by Rothrock, and we have, I believe, an inadvertent whistle. And so the referee will explain it to both sides, and they will just replay the point. It'll be Elizabethtown serve. Presley Payne. 20, serving 11. Orfage to Lee for McMillan. Sends it to the back line. Payne for Clark for Godfrey. Hit off the front blockers. Woods digs it out. Rothrock now Corfage. Unable to get that one over the tape. The point will go over to the Panthers. Payne to serve again. 21, serving 11. That catches just the back line. An ace for Payne. 22, serving 11. That one into the net. Point and serve over to the Trojans. 12, serving 22.
Taylor Mather and Faith Ramos back into the lineup. Mather to the line. Payne to Clark for Hardin. Dug there by Mather. Now Ramos sends it over. Dug by, I'm sorry, Smallwood hits it over. Woods, Rothrock, and Lee goes off of her. And will be a point for the Panthers. I think they got it right now. It was a point for the Panthers. It should have been a point for the Trojans. Woods to serve. That one goes long. And now we will have set point as Grace Filburn goes to the line for the Panthers. 24 serving 14. Woods. Rothrock gets to it. Lee gets it over. Clark for Smallwood. Got to by Mather and Woods. And a point for Elizabethtown. And that will conclude our opening set. Elizabethtown comes out on top of that one. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-737-6900. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Opening point of the second set, we'll go over to the Trojans. Tyler Woods be back serving. 1 serving 0. Payne to Filburn for Hardin. Dug there by Mather. Lee keeps it in. Mather sends it over. But out. And so a point for the Panthers. We tied at 1 apiece. Natalie Shaw checks back in. Along with Claire Whalen. 1 serving 1. I'm back up at the net. That'll be a point for the Trojans as the Panthers crossed over the top of the net. Lee to serve again. 2 serving 1. Gets that to Godfrey, to Filburn. For Clark in the middle, dug out by Lee. Mather pops it up. Green sends it over. Godfrey, now for Hardin. That goes off the blockers. Point for the Panthers. Emmy Hardin to the line. 2 serving 2. That one into the net. Point for the Trojans. Service back over. Callie Corfridge will check into the lineup along with Olivia McMillan. For North, and Corfridge will head to the service line. 3 serving 2. That one into the net. Point and serve back over to the Panthers. Sarah Clark to the line. 3, serving 2. Brock unable to handle that. It'd be an ace. Clark to serve again. Brock gets that one. Corfridge pops it high in the air. Woods will send it over. Clark sets up for Godfrey, pokes it over, but McMillan there. Corfridge unable to get that one back over the net, and a point for Elizabethtown. So Clark will head back to the service line. 4, serving 3. Brock to Woods. Green sends it over. Hardin to Morton, now for Godfrey. Catches the back corner. She splits 2 defenders. Clark back to the line. 6, serving 3. Corfridge. Rothrock for McMillan. Didn't quite get that one over the tape. Point for Elizabethtown. 7, serving 3. With that, Coach Patterson going to take a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can search for all of our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCE-TV. We come back to action. It will be Elizabethtown serve. Sarah Clark at the line. Millen keeps it in. Brock sends it over. Clark to Hardin for Filburn. Popped at the net. Rothrock gets to it to Brock. Now McMillan will send it over to the back line. Payne for Clark for Godfrey. Woods with the dig. McMillan and Rothrock will send it to the back line. Payne, Clark, Morton. Unable to get that one over the net, and a point for the Trojans. Four, serving 7. Michaela Green heads to the service line. That one into the net. That'll send Presley Payne to the line for the Panthers. Claire Whalen back in. 7, serving 4. Now Jenna Smallwood will get back in on the front line. And an ace from Payne. That falls right in front of the backline defenders. Nine, serving 4. That one into the net. Point for North Hardin. And Michaela Rothrock to the line for North Hardin. 5, serving 9. Hardin to Clark for Godfrey. And another kill for Elizabeth Godfrey. Now she'll head to the line to serve. Tim serving 5. Rothrock for McMillan. McMillan to get the kill on that one. Taylor Mather and Faith Ramos back into the lineup, with Mather heading to the service line. 6 serving 10. Clark and Smallwood pokes it over. And that hit from Lee is going to go wide. Point for Elizabethtown. Grace Filburn to the service line. 11 serving 6. Woods to Rothrock. Ramos pokes it over. Filburn to Godfrey for Hardin, and Hardin goes across court. That's one of the harder shots to hit. She was outside of the antennas and hits it right down the net, and it lands in. A hard shot to anticipate or to even guard. 12 serving 6. Woods to Rothrock for Ramos. That's blocked at the net by Clark and Smallwood. Thirteen serving 6. Mather to Rothrock for Ramos. Blocked again. That one ended up going off the umpire stand, which immediately makes the play dead. It'll be 14 serving 6. That one into the net. Point for Trojans. Schmidt will come off. Green checks back in as Tyler Woods will head to the service line for North Hardin. 7 serving 14. Hargan to Smallwood, and then Clark gets it over. Rothrock for Lee. Guys go cross court. That one goes a little wide. Point for Panthers. (15) serving 7. Natalie Shaw in the lineup for E-Town. That one into the net. Trojans will be serving. Deanna Lee. 8 serving 15. Sent back over by the Panthers. Now Rothrock will pop it in the air. Woods, that one not able to get over the tape. That'll be a point for the Panthers. Emmy Hargan heading to the line to serve. Woods. That one will go out. Point for Elizabethtown. Hargan to serve again. That will be timeout for North Hardin. Reminder again, on Thursday night, we will have live coverage of Central Hardin at North Hardin in boys soccer. We will also tape the North Hardin John Hardin volleyball game that night, put it up on our YouTube channel. And then this Friday night, our live football action will be Elizabethtown at Central Hardin, and we will tape Meade County at John Hardin. A lot of new faces here within Hardin County on the football side, as Central Hardin returns very few people from the offensive side. Elizabethtown, a new coach, Mark Brown, retired, and Ross Brown, now the coach there. And then at John Hardin. Also have a new coach there, Coach Preston. It'll be his first game for the Bulldogs. Back to action here. 17 serving 8. Emmy Hargan at the line for the Panthers. Avery Powers checks into the lineup for Elizabethtown. Woods to Rothrock for Ramos. Sends it to the back line. It goes long. And a point for the Panthers. 18 serving 8. Brock. That one went a little bit too far back, and an easy one for Clark as she just kind of reaches up and knocks it straight down. 19 serving 8. Woods to Mather. Ramos will send it to the back line. Powers to Filburn for Clark. And E-Town with another kill. That'll be 20 serving 8. Woods to Rothrock. Able to get that one out of the net. Point for the Panthers. 21 serving 8. Woods to Green. Mather sends it over. Godfrey to Filburn. Just poked over that time by Whalen. North Hardin unable to return it. Point for the Panthers. 22 serving 8. Green. After Green got to that serve, she sent it just over the net, and the Panthers there quickly to knock it down. 23 serving 8. That one goes into the net. Point for the Trojans. Valley Corfage into the lineup for the Trojans. She'll head to the service line. That one goes out. Point and serve for the Panthers. And now it'll be Sarah Clark at the line. Brock to Green for McMillan. Hargan for Godfrey. Woods digs it. Rothrock gets it. Green sends it over. Godfrey for Clark. Back for Godfrey. And that one goes long. Point for the Trojans. Michaela Green will head back to serve this one. It'll be 10 serving 24. Getting all the substitutions squared away in the lineups. Let's say they're ready. Get it, Michaela Green serving, 10 serving 24. Powers, Clark for Godfrey. And that one, another kill for Godfrey, and that brings set number 2 to a close as Elizabethtown wins that one 25-10 and go up 2-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless work, online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900, online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Up next for the Elizabethtown Panthers, they will host Collins here at Elizabethtown High School on Thursday night. Game time is scheduled for 7 o'clock. For the Trojans, they will play on Thursday as well. They will travel to John Hardin to take on the Bulldogs. We here at HCEC-TV will tape that one and then put it up as quickly as we can onto our YouTube channel. Thursday night, our live event will be boys soccer as the Central Hardin Bruins travel to Radcliffe to take on the North Hardin Trojans. And then Friday night football action, our taped ball game will be the Meade County Green Wave visiting the John Hardin Bulldogs. And in our live broadcast, Elizabethtown travels across town to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. That game is scheduled for a 7:30 kickoff. Elizabethtown up 2-0 on the Trojans. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible, along with all of our student workers who, obviously after about a 5.5 month layoff, just getting back into everything and running wires and trying to chase down some audio problems and some video problems that we had. But we are excited to be back. We are glad that sports are taking place, and we are very blessed and proud that we get to carry these events for you here on HCEC-TV. Again, we will have 16 live events in 19 school days, and then 8 other events will be taped. That's all before fall break. After fall break, we will have both the boys and the girls soccer tournaments. We'll have some more volleyball action. We'll have some region soccer tournament on the girls' side that's at Central Hardin. We'll have all of the district volleyball tournament, and then we'll also have the girls' region championship game if there's a 17th district team in that. As we start set number 3, it will be the Trojans who will have first serve on the court. For the Panthers, Jenna Smallwood, Sarah Clark, Emmy Hargan, Elizabeth Godfrey, Grace Filburn, and Presley Payne. For the Trojans, Haley Thomas, Tyler Woods, Faith Ramos, Taylor Mather, Olivia McMillan. That one goes back over, bounced around. I apologize, I don't have a good sight of it. Ramos pops that one in the air. Rothrock sends it over. Clark to Godfrey, outside for Hargan. Kind of batted back and forth between Green and Hargan. Now Ramos sends it over. Diving in is Godfrey, outside for Hargan. That one's dug out by Mather. Ramos keeps it in. Another hit. That one goes off Woods, and it'll be a kill for Hargan. The first point of set number 3 goes to the Panthers. And now Grace Filburn will head to the service line, 1 serving 0. And that'll be an ace. That one kind of got at the feet of the back line for the Trojans. 2 serving 0. Woods gets to it, unable to get it back over after her and Mather had hit it. The point for the Panthers. 3 serving 0. Woods to Rothrock for green, blocked at the net, and the Trojans unable to return it. Now it'll be 4 serving 0. Grace Filburn still at the line for Elizabethtown. Woods to Rothrock for green. And that time it goes off the blockers and a point for the Trojans. Substitutions coming in. Taylor Brock checks in for the Trojans, and she will head to the service line. One serving 4. Hardin, Filburn for Godfrey. A kill by Godfrey. And now it will be Natalie Shaw checking in to the service line for E-Town. 5 serving 1. Mather to Rothrock for green, hit at the net. Clark back to Hardin. Mather will dig that one out. Rothrock for Ramos. That one goes off of a Panther. There'll be a point for the Trojans. Presley Payne back in for Elizabethtown. Two serving 5. Ramos to serve for the Trojans. That will send all the way back over. Rock will send it high in the air for McMillan. McMillan gets the kill on the back line. Three serving 5. That'll go long. Point and serve back over to the Panthers as Emmy Hargan will head to the service line. 6 serving 3. Into the net. Now Michaela Green will step to the service line for the Trojans. 4 serving 6. Payne dives for that one, gets it to Filburn, and Godfrey unable to get that one back over. Point for the Trojans, 5 serving 6. Hargan gets that one back over. Godfrey to Filburn, back for Godfrey. Pops at the net. Schmidt gets it up. McMillan to Rothrock. Rothrock unable to get that one over the net. And a point for Panthers. Tyler Woods checks back in for North Hardin. Sarah Clark heads to the line for the Panthers. 7 serving 5. That one was off of Atkins for the Trojans. Kelsey Atkins. Point for Elizabethtown. 8 serving 5. That'll be another. Oh, Schmidt does get it over. Sorry if it was dug out. Clark outside for Godfrey. Back line to Woods. Rothrock pops it right in the middle. Schmidt going to be unable to get that one over the net. Point for Elizabethtown. 9 serving 5. Another ace for Clark. 10 serving 5. With that, we'll take a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, for all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Coming back to action, Sarah Clark will be on the line for the Panthers, 10 serving 5. Atkins to Rothrock for Schmidt. That one blocked down by Godfrey and Mason. 11 serving 5. Atkins to Rothrock for McMillan. And the Panthers had gotten into the net, so a point for the Trojans. But with that, Haley Thomas will check into the lineup for North Hardin as Michaela Rothrock heads to the service line. 6 serving 11. Godfrey. And Godfrey's shot was returned back too far, and Schmidt was there to put it down. Point for the Trojans. 7 serving 11. Umpires called both captains over to explain the call. And Rothrock will head back to the line to serve. Godfrey to Clark for Hardin. Woods digs that one out. Rothrock for McMillan. Back line. Payne is there. And Godfrey, she started to go towards it, slipped. Not able to get to the ball. Point for the Trojans. 8 serving 11. Rothrock still at the line for North Hardin. I got all the substitutions and everything squared away. Payne to Clark for Godfrey. Poked it over. Thomas unable to get gathered in. Point for Elizabethtown. Presley Payne to the line. Be 12 serving 7. That'll go long. Taylor Mather and Faith Ramos check back into the lineup for the Trojans. Mather will head to the service line. 8 serving 12. Payne to Clark for Godfrey. Rothrock to Woods. Now Mather will send it over. Filburn for Clark for Godfrey. That one goes off Woods, but the Trojans will not be able to return it. And a point for the Panthers. Elizabeth Godfrey at the line, 13 serving 8. That one into the net. Woods to serve, 13 serving 9. 9 serving 13. That one went off the basketball goal. In here, and I know North Hardin it can happen, at John Hardin it happens. The ball goes into the rafters on your side of the court. You're able to play it back across. You cannot play the ball into the rafters and it go across the net. Filburn to Godfrey. Clark will send it over. Woods to Rothrock. Short inside for Green. Popped up by Filburn. Now Clark across for Hardin. Woods with the dig. McMillan high in the air. Thomas hits it over. Clark to Godfrey. Now Hardin will cross court. That one time got by Faith Ramos. Trojans unable to get that one across before they had 4 hits. So a point for the Panthers. Grace Filburn will head to the line. 14 serving 10. That one into the net. Point for North Hardin. Taylor Brock back into the lineup. She'll head to the service line. 10 serving 14. Godfrey to Filburn for Clark in the middle. Goes off the blockers, and another kill for Sarah Clark. Natalie Shaw checks in. She'll head to the service line. 15 serving 11. Woods to Rothrock. Green gets it over. Sent back over by the Panthers. Brock to Rothrock. Green blocked the net. This time it gets through the blockers, and a kill for Michaela Green. McMillan checks back into the lineup as Faith Ramos heads to the service line. 12 serving 15. Godfrey to Filburn for for Clark, and a very easy kill for Clark. Atkins checks back in for North Hardin. Hardin to the service line for the Panthers. 16 serving 12. Rothrock for McMillan, sends it to the back line. Checked by Hardin to Filburn for Godfrey. That one's in, and Godfrey gets the kill. Rothrock pops that one over. Hardin to Filburn for Clark. Dug by Woods. Atkins, and then Green sends it over. Filburn outside for Godfrey. That one will be dug again by Woods. Rothrock high in the air. McMillan to the back line. Payne is there. Filburn back sets for Clark. Woods gets another dig. Rothrock high in the air, sent over. Now Filburn for Mason. Dug out and are actually unable to return it are the Trojans. Hardin back to the service line, 18 serving 12. And an ace for Hardin, 19 serving 12. Kylie Corfage back into the lineup for North Hardin, 19 serving 12. And an ace as that catches the back line. A little bit of miscommunication there between the back line players for the Trojans. 20 serving 12. With that, we'll take a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Another ace by Emmy Hargan. Another point for the Panthers. That'll go long. A point for the Trojans as Michaela Green heads back to the service line. (13 serving 20). Payne gets to that one. Filburn pops it up for Godfrey. Atkins digs that one out. Hargan to Filburn. Hit by Clark, and the Panthers unable to return it. We have point for the Trojans. Green to serve again. And unable to return it cleanly are the Panthers. Now 15 serving 21. Payne turns that one all the way back over. Hardin gets it over. Corford gets a hand on it. Now Schmidt will try to send it over. Good job returning. And the Trojans will get the point. Good play on both sides that time. Good blocks on both sides. Trojans get the point. 16 serving 21. That one into the net. Now Sarah Clark steps to the line. 22 serving 16. Orfage, McMillan, Atkins sends it over. It goes long. Point for Elizabethtown. 23 serving 16. Orfage to McMillan. Wood sends it over. Touched at the net. Hargan pops it in the air. Clark sends it over. Rothrock to Woods for McMillan to the back line. And the Panthers able to get that one back over. McMillan. This time it goes off the blockers. and will be a kill for Olivia McMillan. Haley Thomas checks back in as Michaela Rothrock heads to the service line. Clark for Godfrey, dug there by Atkins. Now McMillan sends it over. Hardin to Clark, finds a hole in between all of the Trojan players. Now to be match point. 24 serving 17. Presley Payne heads to the line for Elizabethtown. Floats that one over, gotten to by Thomas. To Rothrock, now McMillan sends it all the way over. Hardin to Clark for Smallwood. That one blocked at the net, point for North Hardin. Taylor Mather checks into the lineup. She'll head to the service line. Faith Ramos checks in, she'll head to the front line. (18) serving 24. Hardin to Clark for Godfrey. Dug there by Rothrock to Mather. McMillan sends it over. Clark for Filmer, going to send it to the back line. Mather there. Rothrock sets it for Ramos. Ramos will send it to the back line. Hardin to Clark for Smallwood. Blocked at the net. Dug out there. Clark hits it up. Hardin tries to just do a touch hit. It goes into the net and a point for North Hardin. Got some water on the court, some sweat on the court. 19 serving 24. Payne, Clark for Hardin, dug by Mather, Rothrock, Ramos sends it over. Godfrey, Clark for Smallwood, and that gets blocked again by Schmidt and Ramos. The point for the Trojans. With that, Coach Catley going to take his first time out. Reminder, we're back on the air Thursday night. The live boys soccer action as the Central Hardin Bruins will travel to take on the North Hardin Trojans. That night we'll also have volleyball action as we will tape North Hardin at John Hardin. We'll have that game up on our YouTube channel as soon as we can. Then on Friday night, we will have football action. Our live coverage will be Elizabethtown at Central Hardin. Kickoff time is set for 7:30. And then we will also tape that night as the John Hardin Bulldogs will host the Meade County Green Wave. We'll try to have that up on our YouTube channel on Saturday. Next week, we've got 3 more games on the schedule. Tuesday night, it will be South Oldham traveling to take on the North Hardin in girls soccer action. Be followed up on Thursday night as Central Hardin and E-Town playing volleyball action. And then next Friday night, it will be the rivalry of Radcliffe as North Hardin travels to John Hardin in football action. 20 serving 24. Mather hits it over to Payne, to Clark for Hardin. Backline dug by Mather. Rothrock for Ramos. Ramos hit goes long, and that will do it as Elizabethtown wins set number 3, 25-20, and they win the match 3 sets to 0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. I'd like to thank all of those sponsors, plus all of our student workers here at HCEC-TV, along with Mr. Dale Mings. I'm Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.